Today I'm going to show you how to make serious money creating content in just 30 days. But be ready, because this isn't your typical get-rich-quick scheme. This is about building a sustainable and profitable personal brand that's going to be able to generate you more than $30,000 every single month. Now you might be thinking, yeah right, another empty promise. But stick around, because what I'm about to show you has helped my clients achieve incredible results. I am Roland Bernat, CEO of the Creators League and the founder of the Personal Brand Machine System. Now I've helped countless creators turn their passion into profit by implementing our content, product, and system strategies. Hey, but don't listen to me. Listen to the people that we implemented our system for and changed their life.
Hey guys, my name is Mario and I'm a content creator. I teach people how to make videos on their mobile phone. Before I met Roland, all I had was an online course. I was creating content and trying to funnel people into just one online course. And that was a huge problem because I didn't actually work with a system. And in came Roland, where I was able to introduce a system with having a high-end offer. In my first month, I was able to make $30,000 with Roland. Before that, that had never happened. Literally changed my life.
Or let's look at Chantell. She comes to me with all her system questions and we've added $20,000 to her business in the first 2 months of working together. Or here is Reezy. We made $60K for him without even having a product. Now let me ask you a question. What if I told you that a video with just 100 views could generate you $5,000 in revenue? Or an Instagram account with less than 10,000 followers can launch a global academy? Sounds impossible, right? Well, it's not only possible, it's happening right now. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Creating content is hard work and can be incredibly frustrating if you're not seeing results. In fact, a shocking 48% of creators are burning out, making less than $1,000 a month. Why, you're asking? Because most creators and business owners fall into the content creation trap that I like to call the content hamster wheel. They're running faster and faster, creating more and more content, not getting anywhere, therefore demoralizing and stressing themselves out. Now this is as productive as filling a leaky bucket. And I was caught in this trap myself. In the early days, I was churning out one video every day, 7 days a week for years. I was feeling like a short cook in a busy diner, frantically flipping content burgers, trying to satisfy my hunger for success. So you better stop creating random content, praying that something will go viral. Sounds familiar? If you're nodding your head, don't worry, you're not alone. But today we're going to break that cycle, and I'm going to show you how in the next 15 minutes. I'm going to show you exactly how to become the go-to expert in your niche. First, let's reframe how you think about YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You see, these are not just social media platforms. These are some of the biggest search engines in the world. But let's look at the numbers. Every month, these platforms have unbelievable amount of people coming onto them. Only YouTube has 2.5 billion people searching on different topics every single month. TikTok has over 1 billion people visiting every single month. Meanwhile, Instagram is being seen and watched and opened by 2.2 billion people every single month. Every month, billions of people use this platform to search for the solution of their problems, whether it's bookkeeping, whether it's learning how to dance, whether it's how to feed the dog or their dog got sick. Your potential audience is out there actively searching for what you have to offer. This means that with the right strategy, these platforms can be the tool to generate real sustainable income even from day one. This brings us to our first key concept: dominating the algorithm. Dominating the algorithm is like training a very smart and very picky dog. You need to speak its language, understand its preferences, and give it what it wants. And what it wants is specificity. Do you remember the old saying, jack of all trades, master of none? Well, in the social media and content world, it's better to be the master of one. When I lived in China learning Mandarin, there was an old proverb that said, it's better to be the head of the chicken than the tail of the phoenix. In English, we say it's better to be a big fish in a small pond rather than be a small fish in a big pond. And in content creation, we say it's better to own and dominate one niche or the niche of one rather than be insignificant in the crowded market. Now here's an exercise to find your very own niche of one. Just go ahead and answer these 3 questions. What are your unique combination of skills and experiences? Now here I want you to reflect on your skills, experiences, and passion. The second one, what specific problems are you best equipped to solve? Here you can identify specific problems you can solve Think of what your friends, colleagues, and clients most often come to you for advice. And number 3, what audience is actively searching for that solution? Here, I want you to research the pain points of your target audience. By targeting the right audience with relevant content, you'll engage the algorithm to serve your videos to the correct audience. Now, this is how you start building authority and an audience simultaneously. Building authority is like constructing a skyscraper. You don't get to reach the stars and the clouds from the very beginning. You must build a very solid foundation. And then each piece of content that you're posting is like adding one extra floor to your building. And over time, you will tower over your competition. Here's a crucial point. It's not about vanity metrics. It's not about getting likes and followers. It's about attracting quality viewers and targeted subscribers that are genuinely interested in what you have to offer. Think of it this way. Would you rather have 10,000 random viewers or 100 potential clients? Remember, a small but engaged audience is far more valuable than a large but disinterested one. Your goal should be to focus on solving a specific problem for your target audience and getting them through one of the 4 traffic sources. And the 4 traffic sources are browse features, suggested videos, search results, and shared content. By optimizing for these sources, you will increase the likeliness of reaching your target audience. Therefore, when creating content, keep in mind the 4 main traffic sources. This approach leads for loyal subscribers that are primed for monetization. Now let's talk about turning your expertise into a product. Creating an online course is key to earning real income through your content. But not just any course. A result-oriented, high-ticket program that delivers massive value. Creating a high-ticket offer is like being a master chef. You're not just throwing together different kind of ingredients and hope your guests will like it. You're crafting a gourmet experience. You're taking your clients through a culinary journey from novice to master. Your course should take your ideal client from a 0 state to a hero state through a specific transformation journey. And here's a pro tip. It's often more effective and profitable to teach 10 people a month for $5,000 each than to teach 500 people for $100 each. Just imagine the extra headache that comes with managing 490 people and all their questions a month. This is how my clients are able to generate substantial income without massive audience numbers. They're providing deep, transformative value to a selected group of ideal clients. And while social media platforms are great for discovery, you need a way to build a direct relationship with your audience. And that's where email marketing comes in the picture. Start building your email list from day one, even though if you don't have anything to sell yet. Because your email list is like a garden. It needs regular care. Constant watering with your valuable content, occasional pruning to make sure that nothing goes wrong. But if you take care of it, it will bear fruits years to come. Here's a simple 4-step process. Make sure to create constant valuable content. Add call to action to your content and your emails. Create lead magnets, or so we call front-end products. These are the products that you're providing to kind of hook your audience in and then start ascension later to your high ticket products. And then the 4th one, make sure you nurture them weekly. Send at least 1 newsletter email every single week. This approach allows you to build a valuable asset like a beautiful garden that you own and control, unlike your social media followers. Now let's talk about turning viewers into paying clients. This is where the social scaling funnel comes into picture. It's a process that takes cold leads and warms them up to your offers. Think of your social scaling funnel as a love story. The short form videos and videos you're making is like the first date. You're making sure that you're introducing yourself, you're showing the value, and you're hoping for a second chance. Your long form videos and emails are like the courtship phase. You're proving your value and nurturing your audience. Your workshops, VSLs, and consultation is like getting engaged. And the sale? Well, that's the wedding day. I know you love my metaphors, but for the men out there, in simple visual terms, this means create constant, valuable short-form video content, then nurture them with long-form content, which is YouTube and email, for them to gain trust. The 3rd one, invite them to a workshop, take them through a VSL, or have them book a consultation call with you. And the 4th one, this is where you present your high ticket offer, you make an offer and close the client. Now remember, people need to know, like, and trust you before they're ready to buy. This funnel gives you the opportunity to provide them value every step of the way. Monetizing your personal brand is like solving a complex puzzle. You need 3 big places in order to be successful at it. But once you solve the puzzle and put these 3 big pieces together, the picture of your success becomes crystal clear. The 3 pieces of personal brand monetization are content creation, offer development, and building systems. Content creation is what attracts your audience. Your offer is what transforms their lives, and your business systems are what allows you to scale and serve more people. Now, when you align these 3 elements, that's when the magic happens. That's when you crack the code to personal brand monetization. In order to successfully monetize your content, first, you have to optimize it. Optimizing your content is like being a master fisherman. You need to know what bait to use, that's your hook. You need to know where to fish, that's your platform, and you need to know how to reel them in, and that is your content and offer structure. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Understanding human behavior and some psychology is essential to make sure that you can create content that resonates. So I recommend you focus on the following 4 things. Engaging hooks that grab attention, strong claims that pique curiosity, storytelling that creates emotional connections, and relevancy to what your audience is searching for. You must be relevant. Oh, and before I forget, you do not need Hollywood level production value. I'm literally walking around in my office because the value of my message is what matters. When you're structuring your videos, remember these 4 key points. Get to the point quickly in the hook or the introduction. Provide a clear outcome so your audience knows why to keep watching. Build credibility early on so they know why they should listen to you, and dive right into the content to keep viewers constantly engaged. Your goal should be to achieve at least 40% viewer retention. This tells the algorithm that your content is valuable, and it's going to lead to more recommendations and a lot more views. Because if you think about it, the platform wants the viewers to stay on longer, so wants the creators to create more engaging videos so the audience can stay longer on their platform. Makes sense, right? To achieve this, you need to know your ICP, which is the ideal client profile. Now, to find your ideal client, you need to know what products, what services, or what skills you have that you can sell, first of all, right? Because if you have a skill or a service, obviously you already have an idea who you can sell that to. Number 2, what problems and pain points are you actually solving? Now, don't create the product and then make up a pain point and a problem. Usually a problem comes first that you develop a service or a product for. And the third one, you need to make sure that you can clearly communicate your offer. Why? Because your ICP must get really good results through your offer. And that's the only way you can actually sell a lot of them. When you know your target audience, you can better communicate your value proposition. And that leads us to our product and service offerings. Creating an irresistible offer is like being a master alchemist. You're not just selling a product or a service, you're offering transformation. You're turning your client's lead into gold. But in order to really do that, your offer has to have a clear value proposition. Remember, content about what you ate this morning doesn't matter unless you're a nutritionist helping your clients with their dietary needs. Here are the 4 elements of an irresistible offer. You want to make sure that you can provide a clear transformation or a result for your client. That's number 1. Number 2 is a unique methodology or approach. Come up with a system or a name for your methodology so you can own that. It's kind of like the niche of one. If you have your own methodology, nobody can compete with that. Number 3 is proof of effectiveness. Make sure that you create case studies and testimonials, because to actually sell something, it's the best to have the clients tell your future clients how good your services are. And number 4, have an irresistible pricing strategy. Now, we're talking about high ticket programs, so many times people do not have $5,000 or $10,000 out of their pocket to pay for it. But if you have a inspiring payment plan or a way to make it work for them, then it's going to help you sell your high ticket offer. Once you have your target audience and your compelling offer, it's time to focus on hyper niching in your content. This is where the magic happens. Remember, you might only get 100 views on a video, but if it's the 100 ideal client, then it can lead to significant income. Once it happened to me that just from a YouTube video that had 100 views, I made $5,000 in revenue because it was highly targeted to my specific audience and niche. And also another YouTube video just the other day at 50 views got me a speaking engagement. Guess what? Where 90% of the audience was my ideal client. it was only 50 views on that freaking YouTube videos. So guess what? It works. We've covered a lot of ground today, from finding your niche, creating your high ticket offer, and optimizing your content. But remember, knowledge without action is absolutely useless. Now it's time for action. If you're ready to start and scale your personal brand business, to build your very own personal brand machine that can help you reach $30,000 months, then take the next step. Book a call with me and my team using the link in the description below. We will help to dominate your niche with an aligned offer, a content strategy, and business systems that will allow you to skyrocket your business to the next level. Remember, the content creation landscape is always changing, but the principles we learned today are timeless. By focusing on strategic value delivery to a targeted audience will always work and will help you build a thriving personal brand and an even more thriving business. If you got any value out of this video, make sure to go ahead and book a call with me and my team so we can get you started with your personal brand business. This was Roland Bernat, and I cannot wait to talk to you on the call. Signing off, take care.